what I eat in a day as a fat girl. I started the morning with chocolate chip pancakes and I put pistachio cream in them. I am obsessed with this. I also caramelized bananas. It was so tasty. Oh my god, I'm gonna think about this for the rest of the year. I snacked on makhana, which are lotus seeds, while I was working, and then I made myself a little iced coffee with vanilla syrup that I made at home. And lastly, for dinner, I didn't know what I wanted to eat, so I made this little snack plate moment. It had carrots, cucumbers, fries, and Costco chicken bites that I did in honey garlic. It was so tasty. And I also did hummus on the side. And lastly, for dessert, I had a few pieces of the crumble cookie dough bites. Bye bye.
What I eat in a day is a 260-pound fat woman. First, I had 2 waffles. I had to throw one out because I had to go to water. Then cinnamon toast crunch and a couple breadsticks when I got. Then I had a couple more breadsticks. A breadstick and some grilled cheese, salami, some tomato soup and crackers, some pink lemonade, 3 Christmas trees, some Andes mints, and some popcorn. I'm proud because I didn't finish it and put it back. What I eat in a day is a 260-pound fat woman. First, I had a large teddy bear from Big B, 2 pieces of toast with jelly and eggs, another piece of toast my sister gave me, some water, a cherry Coke. Best friend and I went out to eat. I ate 3 breadsticks with some sauce, spilled this cherry Coke, was embarrassed, and I dropped a plate. Ate 2 pieces of pizza, got another cherry Coke, had some water, my friend scraping her plate. And then I got a McFlurry, had a few pretzels, a Poppin' Muddy Buddies, a few pieces of cheese, salami, and crackers with 2 zero sugar Kool-Aids, water, and cookie dough bites, 2 gel oranges. That's it.
Hi guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. Remember, I'm fat and I don't eat healthy. Today for breakfast, I am having some pan-fried chicken pot stickers, and I like to have mine with sriracha, sweet and sour sauce, and some chili oil because y'all already know I love my shit spicy. I don't know about y'all, but I am a texture person when it comes to my food. I don't like my food to be all smushy, so that's why I was a little nervous putting them on the pan. Normally, when I make pot stickers, I cook them in the air fryer because I like for them to be nice and crispy, but I had no complaints with me pan frying them. They were actually really good. Today for my lunch, I'm actually having some dessert that all of my cats wanted a bite of because they were literally circling me like sharks when I brought out this ice cream. This was actually my first time seeing these Nutella ice creams in the store, and I was really excited to try them, but I would only give them like a 4 out of 10, and I don't think I'd buy them again. Also, please ignore my boneless Christmas tree in the background. All of my cats decided to have a gangbang with my freaking Christmas tree. Anyways, tonight for dinner, I decided to make some homemade caldo de pollo. It's caldo de pollo, so obviously we have some chicken, and for my veggies, I did potatoes, carrots, celery, cilantro, and some corn. And I don't know about y'all, but if I'm having soup, it needs to have some sort of citrus, so I use some lime. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, do me a favor, go to the comments and let me know what your favorite thing that you got for Christmas was. But like I always tell y'all, that's enough about me. What did you eat today? Let me know in the comments. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. Remember, I'm fat and I don't eat healthy. Today for breakfast, I'm having a bowl of cereal. Today's cereal of choice was Frosted Mini Wheats with some cow's milk. Frosted Mini Wheats just so happen to be my favorite cereal of all time. They're so stinking good. Runners up on my favorite cereal lineup would be Honey Nut Cheerios or some Frosted Flakes with some banana. I want to see who's actually paying attention, so I'm going to ask y'all today's question of the day early in the video to see if y'all are going to lock it in the comments. So if you're really listening to this video right now, do me a favor, go to the comments and let me know what your favorite cereal is. And if you feel like being extra fun, give me your cereal lineup of your 3 favorite cereals. Lunch was on work today. I am having some chili and some cornbread. On top of the chili, there was some cheese, green onion, and some sour cream. And I don't know about y'all, but I love my chili with some sour cream. It's just so stinking good. And y'all already know how I feel about a good cheese pull. It was so cheesy and so yummy, and the cornbread was so soft and buttery. This right here tells you how good that chili really was. I ate and left no crumbs, baby. Practically licked that plate clean. By the time I got out of work, decompressed, took a shower, and got myself ready for the night, I wasn't hungry for dinner, so I decided to have a pizza dessert, which was some homemade tres leches cake. But like I always tell y'all, that's enough about me. What did you eat today? Let me know in the comments.
Hi, I'm Caris, and here's what I eat in a day as somebody who loves food and eats intuitively. For breakfast at the moment, I'm really loving sourdough toast with avocado and some fried eggs and a bit of sriracha on top. My eggs were a little bit overcooked this morning, but they were still really nice. And I had a vanilla latte. Here's a little reminder for you if you may need one. For lunch, I was still quite full from my late breakfast, but I made a little picky plate. Had some veggies, some cheese, some nuts, some bits to dip. Later on in the day, I had some snacks, some popcorn, an apple. I'm really loving Pink Lady apples at the moment. They're just really good. And then for dinner, my husband made a veggie bolognese pasta. So I had that. And then it was craft club, journaling club at my house. And we had some snacks and a chocolate. Love you, bye.
This is a realistic way in a day as a plus size person, eating 1,794 calories. Starting off with breakfast, I had 2 slices of the Dave's bread with half an avocado on top. I then topped that off with 2 runny eggs, and then I had 2 of the turkey sausages on the side. Super yummy. And for lunch, I decided to make some tacos. I had some steak meat, some onions and peppers, all on like the low carb tortillas. For the sauce, I used the Taco Bell taco sauce. So good, love it. I feel like I low-key have been doing pretty decent. And then for dinner, I did have some pizza. This is just some cheese pizza. This was so good. I was not feeling like cooking, and this was just perfect for me. Although when I think about it, I could have made this like a spinach and cheese pizza, and that would have just gave me like a little veggie in there, you know, maybe for next time. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think.
This is everything I ate in a day as a girlie trying to be skinny. A breakfast parlor is always my favorite breakfast. It's so fun to eat. For a little snack, I always have some salami, cheese, and crackers. For lunch, I had a bagel and a coffee, and this was absolutely divine. For my early dinner, I had this chicken noodle soup that I'm absolutely obsessed with, and supported custard, strawberries, and a flake. Yum, yum, yum.
Here's what I eat in the day as a fat girl. Today morning, Papa made puri chai and I had such a good breakfast. I really miss my mom, so my dad's compensating by making her recipes. Then for lunch, we ended up getting Hero certified burgers. This is my order. I did not end up liking the burger, so I left it midway, but the sweet potato fries were so good. Right next to there were Swiss chocolates, so obviously I got some. The cornflakes one is my favorite. And then for dinner, we just ended up picking up some juicy dumplings. This is my top 10 meals and Papa is obsessed with them too.
Welcome back to What I Eat in a Day as a plus-size girly. Starting off strong, I had Chobani, 0 sugar, milk and cookies, yogurt. Like I said, these are so iffy, but, you know, we're trying. And then Chobani, please sponsor me. I had their creamer with hazelnut coffee. It's like my go-to. Their sweet cream is really good. I will try their 0 sugar one if I ever find it in my grocery store. And I had this Kodiak chocolate chip waffle that was still frozen, so I had to reheat that with some sausage. Then I had some of these Simply white cheddar crackers. And I didn't bring lunch. I stopped by Burger King. I got chicken nuggets and fries and like the orange, I want to say it's like orange lava, whatever drink that they have there. It's like high C, you know. Also, my hair was looking a little crazy. Please disregard. Yeah, I don't know. A lot going on in that clip. Anyway, then I had this ice cream sandwich because I really wanted it and I had just enough calories left for just that. And I got a Dr. Pepper Zero. But then when I got home, it's not even that I was hungry. I kind of was, but I was like so emotional and crying and I was like, I just need something. So I had some egg salad. I had a slice of pizza. I had some spoonfuls of ice cream and then I felt even worse. So fun fact, food does not help. Oh, and I had some Pepsi, but I already knew that, but I turned to it anyways. So yeah, that's all. Bye. Welcome back to What I Eat in a Day as a plus-size girly. I started off my weight loss journey here on TikTok weighing 373 pounds. There's been a ton of up and downs, but as of today, I weigh 343.7. I wanted to get rid of these leftovers. It's a chicken avocado sandwich with fries. I really didn't eat much of it, but I had that with some water. Then I headed to work. On my lunch break, I had some of these dark chocolate cookies. I tried to meal prep for this week, so I did a little charcuterie moment, pepperoni, mozzarella, and some club crackers. This is the coffee I forgot to record. I made coffee at work instead of getting Dunkin'. Y'all should be so proud. More water. Then I had a few of these Popcorners chips. as well as a Fairlife chocolate protein shake. I love these. I feel like they taste like chocolate milk. Then when I got home for dinner, we were supposed to have soup, but my mom, I guess, didn't feel like cooking it, so I had Popeyes. It was honestly really good, and I ate that on TikTok live. Then everyone wanted to see me try a piece of this candy, so I had one, and I had a Skinny Cow chocolate ice cream sandwich with more water. Love you guys.
Welcome back to what I eat in a day as a plus-size girly. I'm back on my weight loss stuff, so I lost half a pound after eating not good yesterday, but it is what it is. Starting off strong, I had hazelnut coffee with Chobani sweet cream creamer. Y'all already know that's just what I have every single day. I eat this keto bread not because I'm keto, but because it's like 35 or 40 calories depending on the brand. 3 pieces of this, 180 calories for sausage. I feel like that's not too bad. The creamer though, that's what always sends me over, but that's why I don't eat a lot for breakfast. Try to keep my breakfast around 500 to 600 calories total because I know it's always gonna go downhill from there. But anyways, how are you today? I'm honestly excited for my little weekend. I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so love that for me. So I didn't eat all day till 8 p.m. and I got Burger King, but that's all I ate yesterday, so I was in my calories. I lost half a pound. YOLO. Anyways, if you made it to the end, you're a real one. Comment your favorite animal. Mine is a sloth. Love you.
What I eat in a day is a fat.
As a fat girl who eats intuitively. So I started the day with some tiger bread, toast, is that what it's called? I think so, I don't know, and a cup of tea. And then I also had this Pret croissant, but I bought the ones that you can make at home because I was otherwise just buying individual ones, which is pointless because the freezer ones are just as good. I had a chicken bagel for lunch and then this strawberry shortcake yogurt because it's my favourite, and an apple. Oh, I love these apples. Are they called Red Delicious? I can't remember. And then I had some crisps and I had noodles for dinner with some like fake chicken. I can't remember what the brand was, but it was pretty good. And then a few of these.
Here's everything I ate today as a fat girl who loves to work out and is trying to lose weight. Breakfast was on the go, so I had 2 Dunkin' Wake Up Wraps, which was the turkey, sausage, egg, and cheese. They have a deal right now where if you get 2 of these and a cup of coffee, it's only $5. So it's 24 grams of protein for 2 wraps. And then my coffee just has milk in it. I try to avoid the extra sugar, so it was pretty low calorie and low protein. I also had a Fairlife protein shake before the gym, 30 grams of protein, tastes like chocolate milk. And I also had an energy drink, which is 0 calories, 0 protein. After the gym, I was starving, so 26.5 grams of protein on this sandwich. It's an open-faced sandwich, sourdough bread, cheddar cheese, and uncured turkey bacon. And then because I always have a sweet tooth, I cannot get over my sweet tooth, you guys. I'm not even kidding. 20 grams of protein. It's a cup of plain Greek yogurt with a serving of dark chocolate chips and then a drizzle of honey. And then we headed over to Sam's Club because we needed groceries. The hot dog with the bun is 500 calories. I took the bun off because I ended up having something later, but the hot dog itself has 20 grams of protein, and I just did ketchup and relish. And then I had a Pepsi Zero Sugar because zero sugar sodas are elite. And then I had a little bit of the cinnamon sugar pretzel, but I didn't log it because I logged the hot dog bun, and I assumed maybe they're the same carbs, but who knows? It was still delicious, and of course it satisfied my sweet tooth. Around 10 o'clock I was still hungry, so I had some eggs with cottage cheese, high protein, but that's everything I ate today.